Welcome to this dysfunctional piece of shit we're doing on here.
Oh, now we can turn this up.
Let me know when you're ready.
Check. Hello. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
What's going on?
Hey.
Welcome to Chatham Tap in Fishers, Indiana. For those who don't know, we are the Permanent Relegation Podcast. We do a show here every other Tuesday. So I hope everybody's enjoying their delicious Founders beer. I think we've already tested a keg.
Who's enjoying that Founders?
Hey, who's out there enjoying Founders? Anybody? No? Yay!
All right. Can't shut up and enjoying Founders.
We literally just bombed in front of everybody in like the first 30 seconds.
Yep, that's great. We should just quit.
Anyway, let's get the particulars out of the way. I am Andy.
I'm Chris.
Chris is here as always. We got guests here with us as usual. Make sure that you are enjoying the Founders Tap takeover tonight. Chris, what's the beers they got right now?
Remember tonight we have the KBS Blushing Monk, the Mosaic Promise, and they'll serve it to you in a fancy glass. Okay, and an all-day IPA.
Delicious. Yeah, I'm also enjoying a full 90.
I have to give.
We have some guests here. Oh, up. Okay.
Turn
Is that better?
Turn it up to 11.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. We're getting feedback. I'm not going to go too high.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right.
It's a live show, everybody.
Yes. Thank you, Colluder.
You're going to do your Larry King as you usually do?
You can't take this guy anywhere.
Give him a stiff arm.
Yes.
Right.
John, keep it at bay.
Stay away. All right. So before we get started,
You want to introduce
yes. We have a special presentation for Chatham Tap Fishers here. Mark, where'd you go? We need you.
Beardy McChatham, can you come up to the stage, please?
He's serving some customers here. Last year, as we did this show, we basically had every guest. Don't feel disrespected. Oh no, actually, you guys got to sign. You signed the ball last year, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Did they sign?
Yes, they signed the ball.
Thanks for remembering there, sir. Glad you're back. And a lot of drinking in between, obviously. Or maybe a baby.
A lot of headers. Are you on there, John? You want to check it out and see?
I see myself.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Because if you're on there, Brad's going to be on there.
Brad's in there. I saw it.
Brad probably broke somebody's ankle to do it, but
anyway, hey, and Mark.
yeah, he's talking to us.
Okay, it's all right.
Talking. So, well, I guess
get in a second.
Hold on. Yeah,
all right,
that's
that's
fine. Fine, folks. Just introduce.
So who's our guest tonight?
So our guest, I missed the last of this is 2 times now. So, but if you multiply them, this is actually the first time 4-time guest. If you can multiply them,
That's nothing.
That's
horrible.
work.
It's a whole joke.
I hate you.
This is why you were in the Bahamas the first time that they were on, so that you were on vacation last time.
Taking my mic and I'm going home. So yes. So tonight we have the fielder Brad Ring from Indy 11 and goalkeeper John the Shack. Dawson.
Yes.
Happy
The
to be
Shack.
here.
Yes.
Guys, it's been a month. It's been quite the week even. But I guess I kind of want to start with off season, like kind of what you guys did to.
Oh, hold on. Here's this guy. Can you give me this ball?
Hold on. Pause a second.
So pause for the cause.
Here, just take the microphone, stand up.
So for putting up with all of our garbage all of last year and this year, thank you very, very much for this. No, I mean, you might as well hold it because it's yours. You can do whatever you want with this, but this has everybody. So everybody that came up here was on the show at some point. We had them sign. It's fully loaded. I think even Colluder's on here. So
Jurgen's signature is unbelievable.
basically, Mark's.
Jurgen's. It's so many loops.
Yeah. This guy, the shadowy figure over here. Whatever you want to do with it. I mean, go deflate it, throw it in. I mean,
I did not want Peter Wilson.
well, yes, and Peter Wilt's even on there. I'm sorry.
Peter Wilt hands out his signature like it.
He was eating grilled cheese and flipping coasters while doing it. It was very important to do it. So thank you very much for everything that you do for us. Yes.
So thank you. Thanks for letting us be here and get drunk. And now on the stage while everybody can hear us, which is just an atrocity to the earlobe. So get back to drinking. Enjoy your night. You've had a 12-hour day because that's what happens when you own a bar.
Wait a minute. That's not how that's supposed to be. All right, so
Hey, back to business.
back to off season.
Yeah, let's talk about a little bit of off-season stuff. I think your guys' off-season was a little different between the two of you.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
John, how was your off-season?
It was enjoyable.
Was it?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
What did I do?
Couple trips. I
I went on some trips.
Yeah?
I went to Cancun.
Did you go golfing?
I went to Hilton Head and played
Okay.
golf. I went to Chicago. I went to DC.
Jeez.
I think there's somebody else in there. But then I went to
Florida.
I went to Florida.
I mean, is this your handler
Yeah, was
over
this guy
here?
the
He remembers. He knows my memory is a little hazy.
For the itinerary, actually, you went to DC, then Florida.
Yes, Brad is right as always.
You had a connecting flight in Atlanta.
Yes, and I willingly got bumped and then got a voucher from Southwest, which paid for our flight to DC.
Ooh,
Hashtag
there you go.
Hashtag
knowledge.
Knowledge.
Hashtag knowledge. Shark knowledge.
It was it was good. And then I was in Milwaukee training with the Milwaukee Wave, working with their indoor coach and their team, and that was quite an experience. And then since I technically was a free agent, I was bouncing around some other teams as well.
Yeah.
Just trying to get better and putting myself in a better position for this year. And I think it worked. Brad will attest. My fitness is through the roof right now.
True. This is true.
My fitness is really.
I really
I
think
think
Brad
it's-
needs to be your PR guy
Brad-
going forward.
Mostly just because Brad, I just make sure I don't embarrass myself with Brad next to me. And if I am, he just lets me know.
Okay.
I think the cardio comes from how much more aerodynamic you are now. I mean, you don't have to like headband it. Headbands have a lot of drag, man.
If
They really do.
I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of questions asked today.
No.
All I want to talk about is just I don't want to talk about my hair. Okay, I'm very sad that it's gone.
Why
I really
so-
have
okay,
to ask
so
about the hair
why?
because I was at the Louisville game.
Wait a minute. I know you
No,
asked us to not
I know,
talk
it's
about
okay.
it.
It's I
There's
was
no
really-
rules. There's no rules.
I was really upset about it because I was at the preseason game at UND.
right.
Okay. Then this guy comes in second half. I'm like, who the hell is that? Yeah, it's like, are we not supposed to talk about this guy?
As a
Because I have no
trialist.
idea who this is.
At
kinda
the,
was.
at the state house.
Uh-huh.
Somebody came up to me and Greg and goes, "Oh, you guys knew? Oh, Greg, right? Nice to meet you. Oh, and then what's your name?" I was like, "Oh, I'm John." I was like, I didn't even recognize you.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, bro.
So was it a moment where you had to go and just kind of like just swallow the pride and just shave it off, or
It was a long time coming.
Yeah.
I tried to do Locks of Love, but apparently I was not long enough.
okay?
So I just did it. The way I do it is I
He
just
was
give it
not
one
long
real
enough.
quick, real quick move.
Yep.
And then it's like, oh shoot, I'm
Yeah, I gotta
committed.
do it.
Now,
yeah,
now I
you
gotta
because
give
you
it the
can't
rest.
walk around with just the little.
Yes, you can. I did it. I tried it. I did just the sides, and I said, this is going to be stupid. But if I put it all up, this will be amazing. But I'm not doing that. So I just went through the rest of it, too.
Yeah,
I got
so
it all
this
ready.
is- and so I think I've cut it twice now since I've like kept it short to keep it this short. So I like it.
I think she went with a flock of seagulls. Just like shave this part off, just like comb the rest over.
That would have been a good one.
He always has something because
Someone give this
anybody
guy
who
a
has
mic.
hair, I know.
That's why we have 4 mics because we knew Kaluta was coming. So he has to pick his spots perfectly so that he can actually grab something and go.
Anybody without hair always has ideas for people with hair. They're like, can you be my personal Barbie doll? I would love to do your hair.
Let me style you.
So now the real question too is now that the hair is gone, is the stash ever going to come back?
Do it.
I'm sorry. Say it
Is
one more
the
time.
stash ever going to come back?
No, my
Your fashion consultant says no more.
yeah, my mother. She said no.
Pretty sure that was the IMPD. That's a no.
I wasn't allowed around schools or Chuck E. Cheese's or.
But now it's like we have Jared Leto on the set. So
You can match anybody on the team with someone famous, can't
you
you?
probably could.
I'll take that.
Yeah, exactly. I loved you in Dallas Buyers Club. You were amazing. Your last album was great, though.
Thanks.
So, yeah,
It was an honor.
it was an honor. So, what something else, though?
Oh, you're gonna get to it now?
Yeah, well, I'd like to. I mean,
Okay.
we don't have to.
I wanted to hear about Brad's.
I want to hear
offseason
about
real quick.
Brad's as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Really not much going on, guys.
John's like, stop talking about me.
I gotta go to the bathroom already.
Oh, you're gonna break the seal already.
No, he just wants to get out of here.
The bathroom is not out that way.
okay. Brad, how was your off season, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. A bit different from Mr. Dawson's here. I have a young son, so a lot of
How old?
watching him.
How old
He's
now?
14 months right now. So it was just daddy duty pretty much all off season. We took a little trip to a friend's house in Montana, which was really fun. We went out there for about 5 days.
I was about to say a ranch. I was like, probably went out to a ranch. Sometimes it gets real hot out there. Got to take a shot.
It was a ranch. It was pretty sweet. It was awesome.
It's all good, Matthew.
It was like this
Matthew
massive
McConaughey.
log cabin. It was like, I don't even know, like 7,000 square foot in this house.
We had you do a video for something,
yeah.
and he turns this video around, and he's like in front of a huge buck head up on a wall.
This
A
place
lot
was
of wood
unbelievable.
around it. I'm like, where the heck is this guy?
Also, they had
Clearly
you,
west of the Mississippi River.
They had you,
could
like-
be established.
they had you remote in on the video.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're a big
I
deal.
just killed that with my bare hands. 10 minutes ago.
I mounted it myself.
Hey, we already have a question online. To you guys, would you rather fight
I saw that.
10 colluder-sized Eric Noraleses or 1 Eric Norales-sized colluder?
I don't know how many people
Who
see
loves this
Eric-
question? I heard this question
But
before.
wait a minute. Are we talking about when he's in colluder mode?
Dude, colluder mode told some photogs at the game.
Yeah.
Hey, get out of here! And I was like, whoa.
Where were they?
By the bench. I don't
Oh,
know.
really?
It was wherever they were not supposed to be there.
All I know is colluder, for some reason, gave us press
So wait a
passes
minute.
this year.
Oh, no, this is good for us. Wait a minute. I need to know then. Where am I not supposed to go, John?
Anywhere by the bench.
We'll discuss that offline.
Because I think we're allowed to go anywhere, to be honest.
Last I checked, well, that's how I know how much you've been working out there, big guy. I mean, it's that locker room shot. Just don't go to that secret part on that. Wait, that's weird. We're going to keep moving. All right.
We're going to have the GoPro in the locker room.
GoPro. Yeah. Is that what it's called? The secret cam? The GoPro? The Brad Ring cam? We got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right.
We're going to strap it on his head.
Just keep
And just
moving.
go. It's going to be a day in the life of Brad Ring, and all it is just going to be his baby the entire time.
And then occasionally he's going to
Yeah.
flex.
Just
flex and be like, I'm looking good today.
For some reason, there's 2 hours of baby poop the entire time. What's the deal with that?
That's funny.
And then it's just going to be him just cleating ankles. Just kidding.
So-
But seriously.
For you coming, in terms of you coming back another year, I mean, was that in the? I don't know. I would go into the whole specifics of the contract. Was something that you wanted to do when you signed like initially? Like, I would have spent a couple of years here, or
Yeah, I signed a two-year deal. So
Yeah, 'cause
I kind of knew that I was coming back this year, which was nice. Kind of pretty much the first time that there was little stress in the off season as far as what's going to happen the following year, which was part of the reason why I wanted to do that. Yeah, so it worked out well, and it was nice. Had a good off season, worked hard, came in pretty good shape, and ready to go. So
ankle feels good.
yeah, everything feels good,
Good.
healthy.
Yeah, hold on. What the hell is this, John? What are you doing here? Who is still rocking a 4? No. You don't even get to get on the mic. I'm going to phone shame you right now. This is terrible. How do you do it? This is terrible. You're bad.
I can only hear every 5th word, so
Yeah. No,
We're
you're
talking about your iPhone 4.
John, you need to come talk to me.
that will be remedied soon.
Good. All right. So, can we ask?
If you'd like to talk about it right now,
Yeah. No. I heard.
Someone
no,
talk about it.
I
would
heard
say.
there was a momentous event.
I heard you got to throw out a first pitch.
Oh,
The Indians
do you remember that one?
Yeah, I was pretty jealous.
No, we don't know the specifics. All I heard was that it was one of the first games of the Indians where you got to throw out the first pitch, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what
Did you hear
happened?
about this? Tim, let's just
No,
say,
But I'm
this,
pretty jealous.
Tim was just being typical Tim.
Was it just him or was it somebody else as well? I can sell them
I
out because
forgot. Totally forgot about glitter. being involved.
No, they're no longer with the team.
I don't know. You're confusing me with this code.
Christian was involved in this.
Oh, maybe he was. I can't remember. I can't remember.
Let's tell the story a little bit. I want to hear the story from
The way I remember it is
Oh man.
somehow Tim said, "Hey, we're going to the game. You're throwing out the first pitch. Go to this door. Somebody will find you." I go to this door. No one's there. I think I called colluder, which is why I thought probably didn't answer. And then I call like Bianca. This chick is like I asked like some person sitting at a desk like, "Hey, can you find this person? I'm supposed to be throwing out the first pitch." And nothing's happening. I called Tim. And he answers the phone. He starts giggling. He's like, "Oh, hey, man, where are you?"
Oh, no.
He immediately turned around and doubled back and snuck into the game because I didn't even have a ticket because like I couldn't find whoever had our tickets. So sorry, Indianapolis Indians, your security is not very tight.
So you got in without a ticket?
Yes.
Okay.
For the record, I felt awful for this.
And
So this was partly your fault, too.
So I was supposed to quote unquote throw out the first pitch. Was all about it.
Did you or did you not have your parents come down?
Oh, that was a lie. I did
Oh,
not
that
have
is
my
okay. Good. Oh,
We've heard a lot of constricting stories about this.
I got punked pretty
Constricting
good.
stories, conflicting.
No one owns up to a good joke better than me because you got me good. Tim,
This was never really talked about.
Oh, you
I
haven't heard
really
about this?
hushed it up. It's just like when I did the foot golf appearance.
Uh-huh.
I slipped during the interview, like hitting a ball, and immediately I made that my Twitter profile picture. So people could, so I got out, just like
Shame
Kaluta
yourself,
does,
nobody
I
can
get out
get
in front of the storm. I got out in front of that bad boy. So I got out in front of this Indians thing to really hush it up. But backstory is I played baseball until I was like 15, and then I started playing soccer. So
Right.
like I love baseball. It was all about it. I was like, hell yeah, let's throw this pitch out. I'm throwing a curveball or something crazy.
Like getting it, like just throwing some heat in there.
Yeah.
Don't throw Uncle Charlie on a first pitch.
I
Come
would,
on.
I mean, I would love
Just
to.
give him the heater, Ricky.
Christian and I have a mutual friend, Radley, who like went to Brebuff and Brebuff and
Hashtag Don Smart.
hashtag Don just learned the word Brebuff
Oh, really?
and has been saying it every day.
We still need to get Don on the show. We haven't got Don on the show yet.
But Christian and I were talking about trying to go to like batting practice or something for the Indians. Like it would be fun.
Yeah.
I think we would hold our own.
Yeah, but there was a weird thing we talked about with Christian is like how much of a baseball fan he is, and so when we went to the game, he goes, "Oh, by the way, I want you to ask Dawson about throwing out the first pitch."
Well,
And I
Chris,
went, "Whoa."
okay, Chris,
Okay.
you got me, man. Whatever, bro.
Anyway.
It was really good all around. Everybody played it in pretty funny. It was good.
It was a good rookie prank.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
What other kind of did you have your hand in any pranks during the season last year or no?
Never.
Brad?
We had so many like rookies, young players. We were kind of all
I mean,
just
we had to remember things like socks.
yeah.
I mean, really.
We were just trying to get by.
We were just trying to make it.
Dude, I don't even know what we're doing right now. We're just here, man. They say show up at this time.
Especially with the late notice of like where practice is. A lot of guys are like, oh man, my cleats are in Grand Park, but I'm downtown. Like, can you help me out? You know, I mean, we got too many things to worry about.
Especially when you're golfing before games,
Right?
right?
Tell me you should see my trunk. There's a bunch of stuff in the back just in case I ever need something.
Gloves, boots.
Dead bodies.
One of everything.
No socks though. No socks though.
Dead bodies.
Yeah, dead bodies. Dead hookers.
One of everything. Let's keep it PG. I think broadcasting live.
Hey,
There's a child in here.
are there kids in here? Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
I think there's one.
It's probably the one that I saw at the youth. Well, I'm not even going to bring that
Oh,
story
right,
up. That's
yeah.
weird.
That's awkward.
Here we go.
Oh,
We're
so
getting weird.
transition.
Okay, excellent.
So yeah,
That's it.
I got
nowhere to
punked.
go.
I got punked.
You got punked. You got punked good though.
I'm fine with it.
That's a good one. That's solid.
Yeah,
That
it was a good one. At
Yeah.
least it wasn't like a stupid.
like we put ice in your shoes.
Sometimes Sergio likes to like hide our stuff and
Uh-huh.
like thinks it's funny, and it's just like, no.
What are you
man.
going to do to him? Because he's going to kick you and you're going to
Yeah,
die.
you're like, no, man, this is just annoying. Like if it goes missing in the cleat room,
Yeah.
you're like, damn it, Sergio, where'd you put it?
He's like,
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
No,
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. They probably all know English, and they're just faking.
Really,
they
really
don't.
really
Walter
well.
Ramirez. Walter spoke perfect English and
Yeah.
pretended he didn't understand a single word.
Dude, so he Anderson Silva this. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I don't know. I don't know.
I want to talk a little bit about the Sergio kick too, because we haven't really touched on it since it happened. Was it one of those things? And I know the bench went crazy. You were on the field when it happened.
Yep.
What was kind of going through your mind when did you know that he was going to get ready? Like,
No, nobody knew that. What kind of fucking question is
Well, I
that?
mean, it's-
Hey, did you
well,
know
no.
that Pena was going to bust it out for 45 yards?
no,
out?
because Jurgen was like, once he hit it, he was like, yeah, it's probably going to go in.
Yeah, but even Jurgen didn't know he was going to do it.
No, I'm pretty sure every single
here
person
comes the
who
colluder.
saw him shoot the ball was thinking, "Oh hell." I mean, I'm not saying anything new. I think it's pretty common. Everyone's like, "What are you doing shooting from 45?"
It's not like there wasn't precedence.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's happened before.
a steady history had been established.
Wait a minute. What did Rakestraw said it? No, it was was it Rakestraw or was it who said he goes? Oh, it's a shame because he was too close. It was a shot on Saturday.
Saturday where
Over he goes. He was too close.
It was Brett
It
Howder.
was Brad Howder. He was like, oh,
He's too close. He's 20 yards out. He's too close.
He's too close.
From 35, that would have been
Sure.
pretty damn perfect.
Sure.
It's true. So you're just standing there and you just look at it and you're going,
So this is par for the course with Sergio, where it's just like, don't do
He
it.
takes a lot of long shots. Usually they're not on frame. This one was on frame. Even when he hit it, I still thought the goalie was in pretty good position. He was on the 6 when the shot was taken. I mean, everyone pretty. I don't know. No one thought it was going in, obviously, and no one thinks the shot's going in. From that
so as a
far,
keeper,
but
though, you're on the 6. How do you end up like, I don't know, like he's falling. I know that the shot has still some power. It's high. You're going backwards, but he wasn't like he was like 9-10 yards out.
Yeah,
He was,
I also need a segue. Telfer hit a shot like that last year during training, which since we're talking about this, I need to address it so Telfer can give his moments of fame.
Man.
I was like 3 yards off my line, and Telfer tried to cross it, and the wind caught it, and it went in. And so it's not that you're like that far off your line. He just banged it, and it was going out for a throw in, and then came in, and then went up, and then went down, and next thing you know, you're in the goal. Can't really do much about it. You just kind of really. Damn it, good strike, man. You know what I mean? Can't really do much about it. Except Kluter. Obviously, Kluter will save it since he's waiting to say something so hard.
I mean, not being able to hit a ball like that seems almost the perfect trajectory where maybe the keeper could be perfectly positioned, but you can't do anything. Like, Brad, how many times have you hit a ball? I mean, do you do this once a practice, once every week, once a year? Do you hit a ball where you're like, okay, even if the goalkeeper is perfectly positioned, like he could not stop that? Like, how often does that happen?
for me, it's more like an hourly basis. But I'd say for most, weekly, monthly, maybe. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
It's hard to say.
No, I think Sergio's strike was literally picture perfect. If Kempin would have saved that, that would have been a just as equally great save, in my opinion.
So, we got a question.
My biggest thing is the celebration. Sergio stayed in the middle of the field. I was so mad.
Yeah.
Like you wanted him to go nuts.
No, I want him to come to the sideline. I can't come on the field, man. Be a friend. Be an amigo.
Oh, you can go on the field.
Well, you can, but it's kind of frowned upon.
I'd say. Oh, speaking of celebrations, last week,
Yeah.
Brad had a chance late on when Tim was down in the corner. And let me just say, if I could pick two guys to celebrate with, it's Brad and Tim. And the fact that it almost happened, it was like a perfect
Could
storm.
have been magical.
It was a perfect story.
All the guys on the bench will attest to this. Every time Brad almost scores, I say, "Oh my God, I thought that was it. I was going to tackle Brad. I want to spear Brad to celebrate."
No beer for you, sir?
I'm okay.
No, you're not.
We had quite a passionate celebration last year in New York. I jumped into his arms, and it was quite wonderful.
But
It
you
was
did
like a
this.
father.
It was quite wonderful.
But you looked at him like this. You
No,
got
no.
your eye locked, and you went,
kind of.
"This is amazing."
I wish it was that way. I was really
The
just
theme to
rounding
the
corner.
bodyguard started playing in the background. It was precious.
Brad scored and scored on the left side of the goal and came around. His momentum brought him around the goal.
Sure.
So he's running parallel with the goal.
And then you met eyes,
And
just,
I
"Oh my
jumped
God, what
over
are we doing?"
the banner.
Oh, I remember that.
And was like, "Oh, hey, Brad, it's me, your friend." And he was like, "Hey, friend," and we just
Yeah.
jumped and
And
celebrated.
you're like,
we
yay
embraced
for
it, and
us.
it was good.
You're like, yay us.
Yeah, that's what we said. Go team.
Go team. We have a question from
Yes.
online too.
Yes. So we got. All right. So does the team feel under pressure at home in front of a crowd, or away games less, or are the away games less stressful? It's a weird question, but I get it.
He's foreign. He doesn't know how to craft. I mean, you think he has a crowd? Yeah,
It's from Bloody Shambles.
yes. From James Cormack.
James Cormack, which we have figured out is just kind of a weird guy, apparently. So
I like that guy.
yes, he
Yeah,
is.
I like that guy too.
He's
No,
awesome.
that's a good question. I mean, I think our record has been better on the road. So, I mean, it's a valid question. But, no, I don't think there's more pressure or anything. I think we definitely want to get the win at home for the home fans because of the support that they bring us every single home game. I mean, even last game, it was raining. There was how many people there? It was loud the whole time. It was great. So,
Yeah, there was a ton of people there. Is this how you listen?
No. I just noticed he does the same thing I do occasionally as I'm listening. I just do this. It's like I come in and I look over and Dawson's doing the same thing. I'm like,
For those not watching the video,
I
just
love
listen to the
this guy.
MP3.
I
It's
love
just
this guy.
pushing their nose into the microphone.
you're like, why does this smell like a weird Siberian Husky mixed dog with is that like a 3-year-old?
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to get him sidetracked. Sorry.
Sorry, no, go ahead. Sorry. He's like, that's okay. I'm gonna drink my beer and lay back. Let's go. Anyways,
Dawson was going to finish that off, I think, anyway.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
good answer.
Yeah, I don't really know how to
Fantastic.
describe it because I don't really think about it. You know what I mean? It's
It's
fun.
game time. Your go.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's fun for me to see One of my good buddies is John Boyd. We grew up together.
Yeah.
So, that's always fun to see him. And there's other friends in there. My family's there at home. That's always nice. But then at the same time, it being away, it's enjoyable as well. So it doesn't really bother me. I just hope we win at home. So it's for you guys.
Yeah, well, yeah,
You know what I
sure. I mean, it's true. When you start going in, and it's like there's always the. All right, so we're gonna get the W this week. Is this the one? Is it gonna? Here's the thing. I mentioned it the other week. This team this year feels different. It feels different. It's like those games where, look, there's been some things. This week, what just happened, we won't talk about it. It hurts. What happened?
We have a Twitter question, so we're going to talk about it.
No, we are right. But at the same time, if you look at, we got one the very first week down in Atlanta. So that's the ebb and flow of soccer. That is why we love the game, and that's why she's a fickle bitch.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes you're on that
It's like
right
saying
side.
we kind of stole a point in Atlanta a little bit, and then we kind of stole 2 points in San Antonio with the strike from
Right.
Sergio. So it's
Right. Well,
hard to get too upset
Right.
that we kind of lost this game. But
but it's still we scored against the Cosmos, and people just aren't doing that. There again, when you invest that type of money into a team like that, what we were able to do was fantastic. I mean, it's when you're playing the Raouls, it's just
Yeah, the fact that New York is, it seems like you guys have
There it
New
is.
York's number. There it is.
Yes.
Yeah, the Shark's in the zone now. Microphone's off, and he's leaning back.
he's zoning out is what he's doing, dude.
No, you're fine.
I'm listening.
But no, it seems like out of any team, the Cosmos are the ones that you guys have their number, and they, sometimes just wreck other people, or they did last year a
Wait a
couple of
minute.
times.
You just trying to go through every type of glass they have in this place?
I keeps it classy.
Brad's like, what kind of other fancy glasses do you have? Because I want some
That
of
is a fancy glass.
What did you just order?
A Matilda.
A Matilda.
I'm from the Chicago area, so I like to drink it local.
Yeah, sure. You don't remember that.
Hey, it's all right. It's a
Sorry. I got to throw the penalty flag. Rockford is not the Chicago
I
area.
said area. I did not say I'm from Chicago.
Listen,
So
Clue.
take it easy over there, Colluder. You don't even have a mic, bud.
Let's stop giving Colluder a
this
mic.
guy, I can't help it. He's so aggressive. He's like in my face, and I feel like colluder
I'm
vision.
sitting. I'm not letting him in. I'll hit someone if I
I'm
have
blocking
to.
him out. But colluder helps us with things, so we have a difference. Like you're on the team. Colluder gave. This is what
I like
this is.
Colluder.
Hold on. We got media passes, and now colluder's like, now I can do whatever I want to do.
I give you whatever you guys
genius.
ask for.
Yeah, it's true. You know what? So I'm gonna keep giving him the mic. So, all right. So you get a question.
Yes, we had another question. If you guys were looking to order, I don't know if it's us or if it's to you guys.
Let's both answer it. See what
If-
happens.
If you were looking to order a personalized Indy 11 jersey, what would you get and why?
Oh, that'd be actually good for me. I honestly would never do personalized. I've never done a personalized Real Madrid. It's the team. I love players, but for me, when I find that you have two types of fans. You have fans that are fans of players, and I like players, but then you have fans that are fans of teams, and players come and go. You know what I mean?
I was gonna have you get ready for get a question ready to give away a scarf.
Okay. So for me, I've never done personalized Real Madrid. I wouldn't do a personalized Indy 11 one because the team is the team, and that's where my heart is. So that's me. What
I
about
agree,
you?
but I do think that you can do so. I'll give an example here. Bears went to the Super Bowl in 2007, I think. Right, I'm a big Bears fan, right? So I gotta
06,
yeah,
because you lost to
Yeah,
us. Right.
yeah.
I'll always remember that.
I watched that at my friend Ben Knapp's house. In his basement, we had pizza. I was a freshman in high school. We had
Did you have
girls
Mountain
there.
Dew?
serious?
Mountain,
Girls there. It was
Mountain
crazy.
Dew? Was there Mountain Dew? Was that?
No, Dr. Pepper.
That was terrible, dude.
That's not me. It's you, man.
I think our high
Damn
five
it,
was
Jared.
on the first time. I don't know what the deal is with this guy.
Jared and Matthew McConaughey here. These guys are out of control.
I told you. You look like
I know. Well, he told me that when I first met him last
True
year.
detective. True
Hang on.
detective.
Can you
Oh,
just
in these
can
pieces.
you just tell me about your
Talking Lincoln.
Can you
Talk about
drive- Can
Lincoln.
you drive around your Lincoln a little bit?
You were driving Lincolns before it was cool to drive Lincolns. No one paid me to
Yeah,
drive
we
it.
need to understand that the
What was your
human.
bear story?
Yeah, go ahead. Bears.
So I bought like a
Bears.
jersey. I wanted a jersey for the Super Bowl, right? So I bought like I don't know, I forget who it is. Cedric Benson, maybe.
Great.
Is he the
Good
running back?
job. Because he was gone.
Yeah, that following year. So I said from there on out, I'm never buying a current player.
Right.
So the next Bears jersey I bought was Walter Payton, and
You can't go wrong with
now
that.
now I'm set.
Yeah, you can't
Go
go wrong with
wrong
that.
with sweetness.
Yeah. So I'm agreeing with your point that especially current players, maybe you can get historical players. Obviously, that can't be done with Indy 11 because it's our second year. But down the road, I think that is a way to get a person's jersey
My favorite
while still supporting the entire team.
favorite Chicago jersey ever, like a player or type of jersey.
I got plenty. What you got?
Well, no, what's your favorite? My favorite,
sure.
my favorite is the Derrick Rose pinstripe suit. That's my favorite jersey ever.
I
of a
like
Chicago
the
player.
white Walter Payton. That's why I got that one. But
Okay.
I do have the Pippen. I do have the Jordan in 2 colors.
I just can't even.
You got the
I don't-
45?
I have the Rodman and I have the Rose.
Wait,
Yeah, do you have the 45 Jordan?
I don't think so. But I got his Carolina jersey
Okay.
signed by him. Watched him sign it.
What?
Authenticated. So
Uh-oh.
that's pretty
That's
legit.
what happens when you're a big time athlete.
Why did I not even get? I didn't even get a second.
Or
at
a
my
middle
D Rose.
schooler where parents will send him to camp. You know.
Nothing. I didn't even get like a second at my D Rose
That's okay.
dig.
That's all right.
My pinstripe suit. I was gonna say I loved his new shoes he released, the new wingtips. Those were fantastic. Those are good.
Yeah.
No, there you go. Thank you. God, at least somebody's here.
I think he's being sarcastic.
Yeah, I know. I got it. Anyway, just keep it moving. Whatever. Okay, so you.
I'm in the same boat. I am a big Colts fan. My best friend from growing up has season tickets, and so I've gone with him almost every home game available. I
Thank
go
you for
with
not
him.
name dropping. Appreciate that. That was good. That you didn't do it. No, that's what I'm
Very,
saying.
very rare.
Thank you. It's very
Most
rare.
people do that. Like, hey, my best friend Boo Boo has free. Like people would do that. And you didn't. That's good. I'm really proud of you.
How did I do it?
No, you know you didn't do it.
Brad, because Brad gives me stuff on it all the time that I name drop, and I don't even know
No,
that
but
I
you
name
didn't
drop.
do it. I think you probably wanted to, but you didn't.
It's like when you. It's
You
like
just
when you're
forgot
like,
his name.
when you're like, hey, in my freshman
Anyway.
year of high school, I went to Ben Tate's basement and watched.
Ben Knapp. Shout out to Ben, good friend of mine. Anyway, and so I've never asked for a Colts jersey. I've never asked for a Pacers jersey or anything. I've never asked for a jersey. I don't want a jersey. I'd rather just wear a T-shirt. You know what I mean? You have to earn your jerseys. I will say, my buddy's seats are pretty good, and so we are able to interact with the players. Ryan Diem was our number one guy we would interact with, but the other guy was Jamie Silva, the backup linebacker who specialized on
Jesus, Kaluter.
special teams. I got his jersey. I have the backup linebacker
There you go.
jersey who's not been with the team for 3 years, and I will never buy another Colts jersey again. I'm pretty confident only 5 people have Silva's jersey.
I was just gonna say you're
Me?
probably the only.
His parents, his wife, and his brother.
Well, and he
And
probably
just
still kept one.
some random dude in the stands.
Literally, we used to interact on Twitter all the time. He'd be like, "You're that psycho that sits 10 rows behind us and has
You
my
just-
jersey on."
Like, can you just shut up for a second and let me watch the game?
But he used to have like hair like down like here, super long, Jared Leto hair. It was great.
It was great. Not
That's
anymore.
And that's called
He shaved-
rounding back everybody. That's
Jared
rounding
Leto,
back
Jared Leto
everybody.
shaved it all off just like John Dawson did.
But yeah, so I don't know. As far as like a, very good.
That's pretty good.
John Dawson eating some of Kaluter's
I do.
mashed
It looked
potatoes.
really good. As far as getting an Indy 11 personalized jersey,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd be like, right now I would for sure get like a number 11 and then put Regan on the back. I'd for sure get a Tim jersey.
Hey, that's what you should make. You should make a coach jersey that people can buy that has either Summer or Regan on it.
You guys are like Charlie Brown's T-shirt. It really sounds.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, that's all right.
Terrible joke.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat more mashed potatoes of
Cut
yours.
him off.
Just eat all his mashed potatoes and whatever those phallic-looking things are on his plate.
We can get like the Jurgen Summer Texas tuxedo set, with
There you go.
jeans and the
Sure.
suit coat together. We can make that happen.
No, you couldn't.
On a jersey?
We're not a
We
minor
can do
league
like
hockey team.
denim replicas.
Yeah, we're gonna have Jurgen Summer mom jean night. And
Oh, I'm not going there. Oh my God. Him and Jim Harbaugh hanging out together with khakis. Thanks, Andy. You're gonna get. Coach was good enough to come on last
He
week.
was.
Look at them. They just go right down to their phones.
like,
we bailed out. We're done. This is it.
yeah, Buddy Shambles tweeted best personalized shirt ever. As he had a Pedro.
We sold.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good chant, wasn't it?
Oh,
Somebody
man.
told me that they have a Mrs. Dawson jersey, and like some dude told me, yeah, my girlfriend or my wife got a Mrs. Dawson.
I would like to talk a little bit about your lore, if you will, with the fans, and especially like
I don't know what you're talking about.
like Slaughterhouse 19
I got nothing to say.
loves John Dawson.
It's because I keep it real.
Have you gone down to soccer trivia on a Wednesday at Union Jacks yet?
No, actually, one night I was driving to Chipotle right there in the corner,
Sure.
and saw Christian in the window. But I was driving my dad's car, so like he wouldn't have recognized me if I like honked or yelled.
Sure.
So I was like, better not.
You guys got to go down. You got to go down to Union Jacks and,
That'd be fun.
be a
I had
part of
Union
the.
Jacks. I had Union Jacks for dinner. What day is it today? Tuesday? I had it on Sunday night with my parents. Not one person recognized me. It was great.
It's that.
It's great.
It was great. I could sit. Nobody came up to me. I could eat
That
my
happens
food.
all the time.
Well,
I couldn't
probably
tell I was being sarcastic. I thought they were like a big Indy 11 bar, and not one person said un
well,
word.
it's the hair.
Yes, dude.
They're not used to it yet.
YOLO.
Well, there was also the, and I've talked about it on a couple shows already. There's also at the Louisville preseason game, you had the guy that was screaming at Sergio Pena and kept calling him Clemerson.
It was ridiculous.
All right. So and someone asked if Cluter was drunk. By the way,
Cluter, are you drunk?
it's a question.
No, but I'm working on it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So there was a question about Christian, and so we'll kind of talk about it real quick.
Get it out.
Yes, we'll get the elephant out of the room. We'll get back to good fun times.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
Do you know her son is like a Division I quarterback?
No. See, that's the wrong bye, Felicia. Everybody's got this all twisted.
Yeah.
No.
Friday after next.
Just regular Friday.
Uh-huh.
Craig, let me use your car.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
Wait, her son?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
It's
Like a D1 quarterback. Like
really?
at University of
Is
Miami.
his name Jameis Winston?
No, that's Florida State. LOL. That was a good one.
So obviously, Christian got transferred
Hashtag
to
crab legs. Hashtag, sorry.
Christian transferred to Montreal.
Yes.
Possibly starting tomorrow. Who
We had a
knows,
great
but whatever.
question today. Does anybody know how much he was bought for? Which the perfect response from Peter Wilt was yes.
Just one word. Yes.
Wait, you're telling me
Yes.
Peter Wilt was interactive on Twitter?
No, he doesn't use
Are
that.
you lying?
Well, wait, and it
He,
didn't
he
involve.
actually wrote down yes and took a picture of it and then tweeted it out.
I'm sure he took a horizontal picture
Yes.
with his BlackBerry, so you
Because
have
it
to
has to.
flip it around and then zoom it in and say,
Well,
Jesus, man.
But it was in front of a state house, and there was grilled cheese, and there was at least
Are you
one
sure he wasn't at the
historical-
Golden Ace? He's at the Ace right now.
He is at the Ace right now, drinking
Yeah.
some schlaps.
I was the only person that respected the fact that he goes to the Ace, and I think we had a moment. I was like, I know the Ace. I've been there multiple times.
Why don't you go with him?
I'm not a local like him. He's a regular there.
You
I
have to
just
have a
go for St.
special
Patrick's
pass.
Day. I just
No,
go for St.
no,
Patrick's
yeah,
Day.
exactly. If it's not St. Patrick, you have to have like a special pass, man.
No.
They look at you really, really
Very
weird when you're
weird.
there.
We tried to
Trust
order
me,
food.
Me and Papa went there on a Saturday, and it was kind of like, who are you? Where do you come? How far north are you from?
That's exactly how it is.
No,
He's not
Get
kidding.
out of here. So wait a minute, this guy, how's your beer over here, buddy? You were just relaxed.
Just hanging out. I'm enjoying the show.
I'm glad to have you on the show. On the Weasel and the.
God, I'm not talking anymore. I'm letting Brad do
No, I like your talk.
No, it's fine.
It's entertaining.
That's what happened last time too. It's cool.
I told myself today I wasn't going to do this.
So I'll just get my head in the phone, be good to go until we mention something again, and then he grabs the microphone. So anyway, the Christian thing.
Yes. So
Obviously, Christian now in Montreal.
Right.
Got word after training the other day, which is gone. So
Guys, we found out via Twitter.
I found out via
no,
Brad.
you didn't. No, you didn't.
I was
No,
playing
yeah,
bocce
I
ball,
did.
and Brad sent me a text message with the
You
link in
still
it.
bocce ball? Really?
And Brad was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Whoa!"
What were you on a cruise
and then immediately I got an email from Kaluta. That was how I found out.
yeah, I got a text from Cluter because I was asking him if he was coming. I'm like, he's like, I'm 50-50, but if not, I might send somebody. And then 2 minutes later, he goes, you know what? Screw it. I'll be coming because I got to explain something. And then next thing I know, like 2 hours later, I see it on Facebook. I'm like, and I just text him, I go, welp, and he goes, told you.
That's what I told Brad when I saw Kaluta sitting down. I said, "Well, that's
did.
why he's here."
So we want to talk to you about something.
So yeah, now apparently we just talked to Cluter about it.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
I don't know anything. I got no response.
It's the rare occasion where I know something in advance of anyone else.
Did you really find it out from Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
god.
yeah, I was as shocked as you and probably everybody else. Usually,
Like, is this a prank?
usually
This is a
players
prank.
find out first, and then the media is included. It did not happen that route, but
Cluter, you better
I'm sure
jump in
there's
on
good
that.
reason for it.
I'll say, in fairness, the timing wasn't necessarily up to us. So it happened rapidly and not necessarily on our timeline. So it happens sometimes.
How
Do you
does that
smell
work?
dirty laundry? I smell. Oh,
What's
this
that?
is
Whatever that is.
no.
Not for me.
It's
Not
just
over here.
Aaron's-
Not on this side.
It didn't bother me. I was just
Yeah.
saying that's how I found
Oh,
out.
okay. This
Well,
is just some
it's still
bread.
kind of weird though that it kind of went down like that, where it's like immediately and it's kind of just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand I think they had a timeline to deal with, right? They
Yes.
had to get it done before
Injured
something
right.
happened, and
Yes.
so that's kind of why they forced their hand. So, I mean, I totally understand it. I was just saying that, that's how I found out about it. So,
I said, listen, we'll give you guys like a case of Heinekens. Can we have Christian? Like, well,
From a front office perspective, when that call comes in, what was the initial like? Okay, holy shit!
Honestly, it's a
What's
bit
that?
surprising, but you know,
It's his iPhone.
yeah, don't worry. It's just my lifeline down there.
I don't know what's going on.
Cluter dropped his iPhone on the ground, and it's probably broken.
hopefully.
You mean his iPhone 3?
It's iPhone 3.
It's just one of those things like, oh, this is what happens when you work in sports.
Sure.
It's like, oh, all right, you're trading you're transferring your starting goalkeeper, and it needs to be done in 4 hours. All right,
done in 4 hours.
that's it. Let's make this happen, and just wheels start in motion.
And that was Cluter mode too.
exactly. You pop right into Cluter, like straight away. Peter comes into the PR cave, like, so this is happening. It's like,
AKA
all right.
the closet.
Let's get to
In the
go.
closet. They stick Cluter in the closet.
I mean, in fairness, it's a double wide, so it's
Just like our trailer.
Exactly.
I love
It's
our
equal
trailer. I love our new
accommodations.
locker room.
You love our new locker room? Is that you said?
All I asked for was equal treatment for the team, so I came out even. That's all I could ask.
oh my god, the Cluter.
The best thing, like my vision right now is like everybody leaving for the day and giving Cluter like tickets
Cluter
free
picks.
because he's like a coat check. And he's like, here you go, see you, Molly. See you, Peter.
Is everybody gone? All right, it's time to dance my ass off. He throws on some
No pants party.
my
It's always a no pants
party with Cluter. Oh my god.
So I guess your reactions, like once you've heard about everything, I mean, obviously your reaction is probably going to be different than everybody else's.
nope. he's
Yeah, I
gonna
think
leave that alone.
I think that's a positional type thing. I think most people were happy for him. Also, at the same time, sad to see him go. It's one of those things when you play professionally for a couple of years. It happens. It happens every year, really. Just like last year, we lost some guys that we probably, as friends and teammates, you didn't want to see go. But it's part of the business, and you understand that that's how it works.
Sure.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, it was unbelievable to learn under Christian. So I hope nothing for the best. I hope he kills it tomorrow night.
Right. Everybody here is going to be watching. That's for sure. There's something going. Yeah. The
I love this photo. It's nice.
Which one was it? Oh yeah. The question for Bloody Shambles was: did you, against Louisville? Did you know that you caught the ball outside the box?
Yes. Do you see the look on my face? Not 1 ounce of care.
He's like, do you understand this is preseason?
Yeah.
I don't
You're
care.
Do you understand that I'm wearing a shirt jersey that's not mine?
Are those your socks?
I don't even think I think those shin guards at that time were made out of like
Lincoln Logs.
no. I think it was the edge, like the cardboard of the boxes
This is
wrapped
true.
with,
I saw him make it.
with tape and like pre-wrap.
Macro made
Yeah, he
some
does.
shin guards.
Yeah.
It's cardboard. You
Yeah.
just cut it out and use
But
duct
no,
tape.
I don't. Okay, to be fair, great photography, but I don't truly believe that I'm out of the box. I see all those lines, but there was 15 lines on that field.
that
That
was
shit's confusing.
I don't
that
think
was
I
one of the
was-
thing with it. You were outside the box.
Okay,
Because
fair
I was
enough.
there. You were outside the box, but there was no way that you, like us on the stands, could see it. On the field, there was probably no way that you could tell.
That face, though, man. That face
Look
is
at
so
those
good.
neck muscles. Your boy lost like 10 pounds over the offseason, by the way.
Dude,
That
I mean,
looks good.
nobody's holding
He's
that
been
neck
working
down.
out.
If somebody's holding the back of your head, you're going, no.
Your neck, your life. That was our motto in college. Our weightlifting coach. Your neck, your life. We had to do neck kills.
Yeah,
He was a football guy. That's all we had to do. Do neck your life.
We actually did that too. We didn't have that cool motto, man.
yeah, we didn't have that cool of a motto though.
It's
That
great.
needs to be a banner in the BYB. Just your neck, your life.
Okay,
Peter Evans.
Peter, when you listen to this, your neck, your life. I want that
It has to be a
immediately.
chant. It's got to be a chant.
Oh, I want a new one that says Mrs. Dawson and then your neck, your life.
Easy.
What? Easy. Easy, yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that slogan. Let's not
You don't?
use that slogan.
Dude, let's do
Is that why you were a little weirded out when somebody was like came up and said, "Hey, I saw Mrs.
And my
Dawson"?
girlfriend totally was like in her room by herself last night. It was like she had her jersey on and it said Mrs. Dawson. And I was like,
The way I feel about it is if you pay good money to watch us,
Yeah.
you can do whatever. You want the jersey to have something crazy on there?
Sure.
Say you support the devil.
What would be
Why not? Satan on the name. I don't care.
number
You can
666?
do
on the
whatever
back?
you want to do. If you want a Mrs. Dawson or a Mrs. Ring, knock yourself out.
What about a Mr.
but
Dawson?
I'm pretty sure Mrs.
Hey,
Ring would be
I'm all
upset.
about it. It's
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Listen, I know some things about my wife, and you don't want to do that. Trust me. Don't.
She'll kill someone.
So for the game on the last Saturday, so against Carolina, you were out of your mind.
What? Okay, I want to know. Like, okay, I don't want you to get suspended, but like, what? 3 Adderalls, 4? No, just kidding. No, like you were, dude. You were like on beast mode. I mean, it was.
You were truck
You were
sticking
angry.
dudes.
Something either happened. That
What,
baby
he truck
pissed
stick
you
that
off.
guy?
You killed
Oh
someone.
my God, he killed that dude.
I have literally, I'm gonna post it out. I have video. I was standing down, first half, and you came in, slid and almost took me out. I was wearing a Tokyo 5 jersey jacket, and you came in, took that dude out, and I was like, Jesus, you almost killed that guy. And I was like, this is amazing. I'm like, that baby pissed you off something fierce, and you came to the game and said, somebody's gonna die today. So what were you on that game? And what was? I mean, you're always aggressive, and you're always in it. But man, you were on a different level.
You don't have to answer that, Brad. You don't have to answer.
No,
No,
but
not substance.
when
but
you're
just,
when you're feeling that things are clicking and you realize
yeah.
that you maybe seeing the game a little slower and things like that.
oh, in the zone. You mean?
Yeah. Do you feel it immediately where you're like, this is gonna be a good game, or
I just felt it from the beginning. I felt like we had a good game plan going in to press them high, and I think we had the players on the field to do that, and the guys that were willing to put the work in, and we did it. And it started up top with Charlie and Wode. They were working their ass off up there, and it trickled down all the way to the back. So it's kind of easy once everyone's on the same page to just get clued in together and get the job done as a collective unit. It was kind of one of those games. Everything felt good. I just felt like it was in the right spots at the right time and winning some balls and then some tackles and just trying to play easy and kind of let the ball work its way up the field for us. And we should have probably put another 1 or 2 away to try to seal that win. We tried. I don't think anyone's to blame, but it just didn't happen. Didn't fall our way. And then giving up that one late it was tough for sure. Everyone was pissed off. Everyone was mad. Didn't feel like we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish when the game was over. But I think that's okay. That's something that we're going to hold on to that this next 2 weeks going into the following game. We're heading into the bye week, so it's good to get some rest. But I think everyone's going to remember that and come out firing next game.
Well, no, exactly. When you look at that, okay, we may have made some mental mistakes at some point, but guess what? We didn't lose any points in these first 4. There's times where maybe we didn't play up to the standard of what we know we should have or that we wanted to. And guess what? We still came out with points every single game. That is, you always got to look at. I think a lot of times, especially when you get higher level, it's so quick, especially media, and want to get negative, and you go, "Oh, it just gave it away."
Yeah,
You got to look at the positive, and you go, "Guess what?" But we still came out.
Yeah,
We're still undefeated
we were all
in 9
all
games.
over them. We were all over them.
Yeah.
I thought we played pretty well in San Antonio as well. So that a couple good games back to back. I think we're playing well. I think we got a little unlucky this past game. We didn't get the result we wanted, but I think we're starting to click, and it's going to be good.
Question from Twitter too. I think it was an early tackle that you had on somebody, and the ref got kind of got in your face about something. And you were like kind of confused about what you did, and he explained it to you. You're like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but like you kind of like something. We're like, "Okay, I understand that."
It's a game with the refs, especially as a center mid.
Can I
where
get
you're next
away
to
with
them
breaking
the whole time.
ankles? No. Okay. Can I get away with tearing up a calf?
And it's almost like where you're like you tackled him, and you didn't realize it was such a hard tackle, and he kind of came up here and gave you a little bit of a warning.
If it was the one at the end of the first half, which I don't know if it was
the
or
fact
not.
that you don't know which one it is of everything you
That was
did.
great.
That means you took everybody out.
I'm in and around the ball a lot, so there's a lot of tackles going on.
Right.
He's not lying.
No.
So if that's the one you're talking about, I don't know if they're the guy on Twitter. I just told the ref, I know he jumped over the tackle. He jumped over it,
Right.
which he kind of did. So I was just trying to get in his ear, try to make sure he didn't give me a yellow card, which he didn't, because that can kind of change the way that you approach the game, especially in the second half. So,
And you didn't wake up the next day and have a red, so
Yeah.
that was a good thing too.
that was
Wait, oh my God. Okay,
Always
so
good.
my neighbor, I got to give it for Big Sully here. To know, being a Chicago area native, have you had any Malort?
No.
You know what Malort is?
No.
The sweetest Swedish liqueur. Oh, here's Kaluder. All right, so
Swedish. I'm Swedish too.
Oh,
How do I not know
How do
this?
you not know about Malort?
I know about lingonberries.
All right, so I'm going to show you a video when we get off here of
Yeah.
Malort.
Of
It
some
is-
dude drinking Malort and immediately
he's
going like, "Whoa."
This is an
He's like-
alcoholic drink.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've had a lot of different ethnic drinks,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know how I haven't had that one. Maybe my family's not big drinkers. I had a Polish one that was pretty good. Dang, I'm forgetting the name of it right
so, okay, so do you know Malort, Kaluder?
I was getting out of Chicago right around the time Malort was getting in, and that was it's just not good. It's just not good.
What I've heard is one of the things they say in there is it's like an Icelandic abortion clinic. It tastes like that. I'm like, oh my God.
What just happened?
I don't even know
so
what that
bad. I don't even know
I'm
what that
uncomfortable.
is. Bad. I'm telling you. it's-
Another question online: when you guys were kids, what soccer player did you want to be? When
I wanted to be Victor Valdez.
You wanted the hair?
I think that's why I keep it short. That's actually
Okay.
why I shaved my head. And then low key, I know this is a pretty aggressive, but to go back on the point where you support a team or you support a player.
Sure.
Mostly, I would support players as a goalkeeper. So I also really loved Iker because he rocked Reebok for so long,
Yep.
and I thought that was really cool, and that he like wouldn't give in to the big or the big brands,
Right.
Selling out. But I to this day really admire Victor, and like to watch his old stuff.
Dude, for me, it's really sad for being a Real Madrid fan for so long to see an entire career of a keeper, and you
Yeah.
see Iker now, and you go, he's still better than most goalkeepers
Yeah.
at this point. And that was a perfect in the first El Clasico in October.
Yeah.
He gets a save as he dives over, and you think, okay, Iker Casillas doesn't do this anymore, and complete out, and it completely saves that game where he goes from mid goal to almost as a top 90 stretch, and you go, I mean, the guy's 6'1", so I
Yeah.
mean, he's not the smallest dude, but he's not the biggest. He's not like you.
Right.
I mean, super long and awesome,
Just great.
amazing. And,
Well,
Love
so
this guy.
great.
Sexy.
And
oh my
but,
goodness.
but I totally missed your Tony Miola hair.
Yeah.
Dude, Tony Miola, I figured that would be like one of your favorites ever. I mean, that dude got like a Head and Shoulders contract. Did you know that?
I mean, Joe Hart has one.
Does he really?
Yeah. Dove for, no, I think he might have Dove for men.
What was it? Was that Barcelona? Did you watch that Man City Barcelona, the Champions League game?
I
Where
did
Joe
not.
Hart went.
He went off. He went crazy.
Yeah. Well, okay, so you're another one of these. I don't really watch soccer.
I was probably golfing. You have to also
It
remember
is
that
during the day. It's like
a lot
prime golfing
a lot of
time.
my friends don't really care about soccer, even though I play soccer. So
Right.
it's very hard to find time to watch games by myself. And who wants to be that loner?
Just like you could come to Fisher's Chatham or to Chatham in general. There's lots of people that would love
I
to
mean,
be here. You'll never drink alone,
I
John.
make my girlfriend watch Swansea games. She's a trooper. She's a trooper.
Well, yeah, that's terrible. Why
Hey,
would
man,
you
we're
do
middle of the
that?
table. We never have to worry about relegation. Ever.
That's very true.
Ever.
I don't think we talked about last time you were on here either. There is what team you support.
Swansea.
I support Swansea. I've been on them for like 2.5 years now.
Sure.
I was tired of being a fair weather fan, and so I'm all in on Swansea. A friend of mine bought me a Gylfi Sigurdsson jersey, and I wear that every Saturday morning or Sunday morning.
Well then,
Very interesting.
Brad,
Bradley.
the club guy.
I support the Chicago Bears, the Chicago Bulls,
The Chicago
Chicago
Fire.
White Sox,
Yo, how about
and the Blackhawks. Not really. I don't care about hockey, but I hope they do well.
They did. They already finished their series in the first
Yeah.
round. So
Yeah, I mean that's pretty standard for them. So I really just meant Stanley Cup or not.
You're only interested if they're in the finals. If
I'm
they're in
only
the finals.
interested if I'm going to a parade.
right. I just want to go in to the ticker. Right, ticker
I want
tape
to touch the Stanley Cup, so we're there. Yeah.
Great.
Just trying to wait for. I think there was another. I don't know if I missed.
No, we need a Kaluder question. We got to give something away.
Oh yeah.
We have to give something away. Kaluder is ready. All right. If
Yes.
anybody's ready for, what are we
That's
getting? Scarf first? scarves. Are we doing one scarf at a time or both scarves?
That's probably be an online question too. Let's do tickets. Let's do a pair. Let's do a pair of tickets to the Minnesota game coming up on Saturday.
All right.
3 Saturdays from now.
And this goes out to anybody out here in Chatham as well. Actually, let's
Anybody
give it to
listening?
them. Anybody listening? If you can answer this question, you got 2 tickets to the Indy 11 game in 2 weeks. What? May 16th.
Next home game.
Minnesota FC, which was
If you're listening online, just use the hashtag BYBcast to answer the question as well for the free tickets. John Dawson is immediately disqualified for winning these tickets.
I was about to text my buddies the answer.
And I will now actually officially hand the mic over to Kaluder instead of him grabbing it from me. So here.
Don't get used to it. Since it is CONCACAF Champions League Finals week,
Smallest bladder in the
in
world.
honor of our federations.
Can we get that prostate?
Yes. Someone get John Dawson's prostate checked.
Yes. No comment. CCL week, CONCACAF Champions League week. So the question is
CONCACAF.
No, sorry, CONCACAF, not just CONCACAF Champions League. The Champions League people care about, Chris. Tomorrow night there will be a new CONCACAF Champions League winner crowned, but who has won the most CONCACAF Champions League trophies? And I emphasize league.
So for
Most CONCACAF Champions League titles, and what team and how many?
So if you want 2 tickets,
2-part question? You got to know what team and how many?
Jeez, that's
Jesus,
hardcore.
John. It is for tickets. And wait a minute, where is this section? Is it BYB tickets?
It is N line, but if you want BYB, we can switch them.
Okay.
Who wouldn't want to be with those crazy sons of bees? And B stands for Beelzebubs.
Okay. What? So for 2 tickets for the May 16th,
May 16th.
Minnesota game, which is going to be a good game anyway. Who has won the most CONCACAF Champions League? CONCACAF Champions
What is your selfie
League.
stick ring?
Yeah, really.
Said it is his background.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
there we go.
exactly what I'm
All right.
doing.
Who has won
Okay.
the most CONCACAF Champions League
Titles
titles
and
how many?
how many?
Oh, we got to.
Use hashtag BYBcast. And while we're waiting, what do? Oh,
Back from the bathroom.
you want to show him answers that are coming through?
You fucker.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. No,
No, that's not it. Are
Nobody's
you
got
sure?
it yet. CONCACAF Champions League titles.
Champions League.
For 2 tickets to the next Indy 11 game, free tickets.
Lord
And
Twerk.
that's qualifying anybody here in Chatham as well who wants to go to an Indy 11 game.
I'm pretty sure I Wikipedia this right.
So who has won? Oh,
God,
Kaluder, you're
Kaluder.
killing me. Who's won? I think, yeah,
Dude,
everybody's.
everybody's saying the same thing.
It is not Cruz Azul.
Okay.
Not Cruz Azul and 6.
All right.
Everybody on Twitter says it's one thing. Kluter goes, no, it's whatever answer I say it is.
Derek Droger from the BYB actually asked John.
Here's a hint. I'm not talking about the CONCACAF Champions Cup. I am talking about the CONCACAF Champions League.
Soccer nerds, I tell you.
Jesus. All right, so Droger.
Yes.
Derek
Asked,
Droger.
what do sharks dream of when they take a little shark snooze?
I saw that. That was a good one.
That's a good one.
We dream of, sharks can't stop swimming, right?
Right.
They die if they stop swimming.
Maybe.
So we dream of just not stopping, just like Telfer would
Keep
say.
going. Just keep going.
Just keep running. Just keep going.
Just keep
Can we
swimming.
explain how the shark nickname came about?
Yeah, Brad, you know that, don't you? Brad will do it.
Yeah, you told it last year on the show.
Yeah.
Sweet memory, Andy. But I mean, he'll tell it again if you
Listen,
No,
I've
no,
had a
Brad will
lot
tell
of
it.
drinks
Brad will
since
tell it.
then.
I don't know the details of that.
I want you to make up a story about why.
All right, so this is what happened. All right, so Dawson's on a family trip with his, on his family yacht in
Well,
Cozumel.
Yes,
of
yeah,
course.
right.
Well, it's got to be somewhere in Mexico. 'Cause that's where it goes.
Yeah.
Probably playing bocce
Yeah,
ball.
they're in Cozumel. They're playing bocce ball
Or cricket
on
on
the
the
front
yacht.
deck of the yacht.
Well, yeah. With the helicopter above. Helicopter.
After their shuffleboard game finished, and after they hit some golf balls into the ocean.
Don't even worry about getting them back.
So what happened was, Dawson had a couple too much to drink, fell into the ocean.
Nice.
He took down 3 sharks, hence the nickname, John, the Shark Dawson.
It's
pretty close.
By the way, something just came through Twitter. It's from a Mr. Christian. He goes, I have a question for Dawson.
And then just ends it right
And
there.
then just ends it. Are you kidding me?
What do you want, Chris?
What do you want, Chris? Maybe he can leave another beverage in my car. That'd be great.
No, we can't talk
No,
about
we
that.
can't talk about that. Well, why? He's not with the team
It
anymore.
doesn't matter.
Okay,
I don't
that's
think that, yeah. The
I
statute
think
of
it's
limitations.
probably still illegal.
Probably. It is not. Not illegal? Okay. Okay,
yeah.
we got a winner.
All right,
Here
we got a
go.
winner.
And you know what? And this
Colluder
guy,
approved.
Colluder approved. All right, so last year, this guy was great on our trivia stuff. Mr. Lord Twerk. Here you go. You got it. It is Monterey, and it's 3 back to back to back, just like the Chicago
Like the
Bulls.
Bulls in the 90s, twice.
Remember, had Jordan not had gambling addictions and basically been told you need to probably leave the league. So what we'll do is we'll just have you go follow your dreams of baseball because really we're gonna have to suspend you because you got
Allegedly.
gambler. Yeah, allegedly. You, sir, get it together.
Sorry, what did he say?
So, anyways, we're good. Oh,
I was reading about the Pacquiao fight.
were you?
Oh, yeah. Who you guys got for the Pacquiao
It's Mayweather. It's easy. It's easy. No one should ever pick Pacquiao. It's Mayweather.
I mean, I agree.
Why?
Because
Is it
Brad
decision?
told me
Because
to.
Decision or-
he's never lost.
So is it a decision, or you think that?
Yeah, no, it's probably a decision. I think.
It's going to be
So,
interesting.
by the way, I have already bought it because I have people coming over.
Aggressive.
I like it. I dig it.
No. I'm cordially, trust me, the setup I have. Hey, maybe I could be that name dropper. Like, hey, I remember where I was when I watched that Pacquiao Mayweather fight. I was up in this dude's thing with his like super large TV watching that stuff.
I'll be at the golf course.
Yeah, probably
At night? Really, at night?
At the
10
clubhouse.
Night golf.
Dude, did you know they're not getting on till like at least midnight?
No, it's going to be
You know,
great. It's going to be,
Dropping $100 for the pay-per-view.
I don't know who that is. It's going to be a late
Who
night.
that is.
It's going to be a late night round.
Why do you have to keep talking about the fact that it's? I know it is. I bought it. I know it sucks.
That's the question. Who on the team is buying the pay-per-view?
Definitely not Heinz.
Who's hosting?
Probably nobody. It's the off weekend. People are probably trying to
Yeah.
Go somewhere
maybe
else.
trying to get away a little bit.
All
So
right,
I really
I'm
don't
putting
know.
this out formally. I already have it. I literally already have a party going. I'm literally hosting Colluder. If you want to come, I'm telling you, space for days.
Yeah.
Andy will be there.
Yep, I'll be there. So he's not going to come.
Space for days.
Space for days.
Does that mean you have a massive house, or no one is currently showing up?
Is it BYOB?
There will be B, but you can Y your own if you want.
Okay.
Your own? Yeah, let's do that.
Dawson's not interested unless he's going all out.
Right. Exactly. All right, so here you go. So did we get the question?
Yeah, we got the Christian. The question from Christian is: John Dawson still scared of you?
Okay. Do you know why I'm scared of Chris?
Why?
First off, looking at the dude. If you're
He's a teddy
walking
bear.
down,
He's a teddy bear. Chris, I'm really not afraid of you, but I'm low-key afraid of you. First day ever. I don't even know if Brad knows this.
yeah, is this story time?
We're playing horseshoes to like round up goalkeeping training. First day in Arizona, like my second day ever with the team. I'm like super nervous. I'm like down there with Gary, who I know like from growing up. Gary and I are down there, and Nate and Chris are down on the other side. And Christian is playing unbelievable. And I'm talking too much because I'm nervous probably. And I'm like, oh, Mr. Pillow Touch or Mr. Pillow Feet, because he has some sick touch. And he goes, oh, seriously, will you just shut up already? And I was like, oh my God, this guy's gonna kill me. And it's like the first day, like this guy hates me.
Like you're making a horrible first impression.
And then to this day, I was like always a little nervous around him. And then I realized he's like a good friend. So Chris, yes, I was afraid of you, and you know why. But yeah, I think Christian's a good friend.
I can
think so, at
commiserate
least.
in this because I got yelled at on Saturday by Christian actually. So A ball comes over in the
Did you hear
first
about
half.
this?
Did you hear about? I don't know if you heard about this. Okay. So I know it. He even like 12-year-olds that are ball boys, he berates. So it's cool. So give me the ball. So a ball comes over and it's rolling real slow. And so I'm sitting there, I'm taking shots. And I'm like, well, it's out of bounds. It's way over. I'm like, I'll just tap with my left foot just to stop it. And I hear him, no. And I was like, freaking and I touched it.
Were we up 1-0 at the time?
Yeah.
Oh, you should know better, bud.
Let that roll.
You should pick it up and throw it over the stand.
The best part was he just looks at you. You idiot. You're probably the reason that we tied.
If
Now
if
you are the
ball boy-
reason that we tied.
If the ball boy flips you a ball when you're up at all, oh, I dropped it, I missed it, and it rolls to the top of the box, 100% of the time, every time. Never let the ball. Every couple seconds you can get is massive.
You just ruined his. He's not even getting close to balls anymore.
Literally.
How are you going to repay us 2 points?
Oh no!
Is there a way to do that? Can we buy 2 points from the league or something?
Because let me tell you, he'll pay for it in cash up front.
Oh God, this is making my day, guys.
Idiot.
Idiot. Oh, look how red faced he is.
So-
Honestly, it's really hard to embarrass this guy. Super
I'm not
hard to
embarrassed.
embarrass.
I just
You
like a dick.
realize
I'm just disappointed in myself.
I'm very disappointed. I know you. It's not that you're mad. You're just disappointed that I would do such a
Exactly.
thing. I should know
I
better.
thought you knew better. I thought you did.
Yeah, from now on, we're calling you 2 points. Hey, 2 points.
Wait, how are you going to give us back 2 points?
It was just so fast, dude. You idiot.
You never, ever do that. God, I mean, Brad barely talks this entire show, and he's like, shut up, Dawson, I got this. What are you doing? All right.
So that's a rule now. I didn't know it was a rule, but I probably wouldn't touch the ball either. He got a text immediately, too, from a friend that was watching TV. He's like, hey, sick first touch, bro.
He's like, nice first touch. I was like, it was left-footed, and I shouldn't. And I told him, I was like, I shouldn't have done it because I got yelled at. he goes, ooh.
Yeah.
So
Would you have ripped him a new one, too, if you saw him doing that?
I've seen Chris yell at ball boys.
Oh, my God, those poor kids.
I yelled at one kid in college, and I apologized and gave him my gloves. So I don't know. I don't think I would berate him.
Well, we even talked to him about it where we were like, hey, you kind of gave it to those, 12-year-olds pretty bad in the
Dude,
game.
the one
He's like, they need to give me the ball.
Yeah, we
He's
talked
got
to
a
him. He goes,
point.
they
And
need
to
to be
be fair,
quick.
I'm sure Christian literally blacks out during games. I bet he has not one clue what's going on.
That's what he said. He goes. I feel bad because, and I'm not going to do his whatever. I'm just going to
Yeah,
talk.
because every time that you do a Christian
I like
voice,
it. I like it. Do it.
every time he does a Christian voice, it
No.
sounds like he's Indian.
Do it. I said,
He's
do it. Do it.
He's like, I'm coming up to you to talk to you.
You sound like a leprechaun.
Andy Bonner.
That's
Oh, the husband.
that's his Christian.
Okay, so anyways, he goes. Listen, he goes, honestly, I feel bad because when I'm playing, I feel like people think I'm not a nice person or maybe I'm a dick. He goes, but it's just something about when you get in the game. He goes, you got to flip that switch. It just happens.
You're into
So,
it. You're not worried about other stuff most
No,
of the time.
no,
And I totally get it.
I totally get it.
Mentality right now for you, John, obviously with Christian leaving, there's, now an open spot.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, now it's a big competition too.
Get ready to compete.
I'm looking forward to it.
Compete.
That's what I
Looking
hear
forward
you
to it.
say.
I'm
I want to
looking forward
compete.
to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Andy, why are you trying to set him up?
I'm not trying to set him up for anything. I'm just interested in the
I'm
mentality.
looking forward to it.
Yeah. Just make sure your socks are ready.
Wait. We're talking about practice.
I'm looking.
Talk
I
about-
love
talk about
practice.
We're not talking about a game.
Hey, Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Where's my Skittles?
Right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we got some scars to give away.
I think you should just keep them.
Low-key, I actually would love one.
What did we say on Twitter? We said unless we keep them.
I'll take one.
John wants one.
John, didn't you want one of those? Oh, that's
Boom.
funny because.
that's a nice one.
Oh, and it's come on, you boys in blue.
No, it's
Indy is.
red.
I know, but Indy is ready. It's the same chant. Andy.
Thank you. This means a lot, by the way.
As long as you wear it like that when you're walking out
Done
for the game.
and done. I walk out really early. I don't know if you guys know that. I go out there.
Uh-oh.
Do you?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No. Yeah, no.
Dude, you're getting
I'm
one.
not. No.
I didn't do this.
I hate alcohol. It's not my friend. I'm not taking
just because you go back to
I'm
your
not taking three.
just because you go back
It's
to your fraternity days. Hey, it's back to back to back.
It's just like in old school.
Yes,
We don't want Frank the Tank coming back.
Everybody wants Frank.
yes, we
This is
do.
what I think it is too.
Hey, I don't know that you're gonna have enough
this
time.
yet. This is not schnapps.
Okay, I'm gonna truly name drop one time. If any of my friends are listening, Matt Hambrock comes out when this stuff comes around, and no one wants that.
What's his name?
What's his name?
Matt Hambrock.
What's your name?
What Rick
Hayes?
Rick Hayes.
Matt
Hayes.
Hambrock.
Rick Hayes. I got
Matt
Rick
Hambrock
Hayes.
was my fake ID.
Yeah.
He's from Fort Wayne. His birthday's on Valentine's Day.
Oh, he's a lover.
He's
and
like
a fighter.
7 years older than me, and it worked. He was like
When you said his
26.
name too, did you lick your finger?
Fort Wayne, what high school?
I don't know where. I think he went
Ben
to.
Davis? You got a Ben Davis?
Fort Wayne. No, man. Fort
I
Wayne
can't remember.
Snyder. He went to Snyder.
I don't think he went to Schneider. I think he went to the other one.
He went to Snyder. Nothing wrong with Snyder.
Hambrock
Everything's
got
wrong
me
with
into a lot of
Snyder.
trouble.
Go Panthers.
The Fighting Panthers.
Or Nelson Snyder High School to you.
Okay. Whoa. Sorry about that.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
All right, let's take these and let's. Are we giving away scarves or no? Are we
I
giving away
mean,
scarves?
no, John's already got one. I guess
right,
we
I'll
just
take
got
the
one
other
sitting
one.
around.
I'm taking the
Okay,
other one.
apparently Brad's got the other one.
You can have
Oh,
that
did
one.
you make
I'm
the
kidding.
trade?
I
Did
made
you
the
make the trade?
Negotiations are still ongoing.
I have traded a first round pick and one scarf for another.
For Matt Hambrock.
Matt Ambrock.
I'm a Browns fan, so I'm used to these things not going that well. I'm not sure how you're going to screw me out of
Christian
this.
said that you do sound like an Indian when you try to impersonate him, by the way.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay, thanks, Christian.
Anyway,
I know I do.
so
right.
obviously with one last question about the soccer
Yeah,
related, because this is kind of a soccer show. Even though, I mean, I think we actually just put the facade up so we can talk to you guys, because it's just, you guys are fun to talk. I love it how you're wrapped up like wintertime, by the way, like you're getting ready to go ski. Yes, you got to put the other one over a little bit. There you go. There we are. It gets really hot really fast, just FYI.
I look forward to it.
Question on Twitter. Are you looking forward to it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think he's looking forward to it.
With 4 games in the books already, I mean, you guys are, especially last game, clicking pretty well. What kind of expectations do you have? Obviously,
Brad Ring would just like, I don't know, fucking decide to play. If he would like bring his like even B+ game, I think we could be good. I don't know. This guy just goes out there. He's just lazy. I don't know what this Brad Ring guy is.
He's not
Whoever that is.
moving, just standing there.
Just standing there.
He's like, I hope it rains because it makes my jersey real tight on my pecs,
Yeah,
and I'm
he's
like,
real
good. He looks real good.
It's like, my position is this circle. Yeah,
Right here. I just stood
under
right
the table. Under the table.
here. Low
So,
fist bump.
I mean,
we compliment each other 3 times per 10 minutes. That's what the agreement we had going into this thing.
That's
that
our
on
friendship
paper?
to a T.
Wait a minute,
Is that right?
contracts within contracts is like the inception of contracts.
Think
here.
about it.
right.
Okay.
Next
Try to
level.
wrap- Oh, yeah.
So
So,
finish
expectations
off.
expectations for the next couple of games in terms of just the way you guys have been playing so far.
3-3.
I think Greg said it best. If we can do well the first 4, take a break. Do well the next 5, take a break,
Yeah.
and then to just break it up like that. We can't get too far ahead of ourselves.
That fall season seems long too.
Yeah, you need to break it up into chunks. So I think we're just a step behind where we wanted to be. You know what I mean? We wish we would have had one more win. But I think coming into these next 5 games, if we can win at least 2 or 3, I think we'll be super happy.
Sure.
And continue to not give up stupid goals and stupid mistakes. My opinion.
Yeah, no, I think he's right. I mean, we've had a good track the last was it 8 or 9 games or something.
Yeah, 9.
So I mean,
Undefeated.
it's a pretty good track
9.
record. If you don't lose games, you're gonna put yourself in a position to be in the playoffs. So I mean, I think that's our mindset going into every game is try to win it. If we
Playoffs.
don't have to settle for a tie, but
Playoffs?
if a tie happens, then
Sure.
it's not the worst thing in the world, and
Right. You still
you
get a
move,
point.
you move on to the next one.
Right.
Yeah.
And with Greg coming in too, what was that? Obviously, new guy coming in, but having a ton of experience and then getting the captain's armband on. Was it an immediate thing with him where he was just like kind of took over? Was just, hey, leadership role. I'm embracing it and going because new guy coming in and taking the captaincy.
Honestly, I think he handled it the best way you can. I don't think anyone wants a new guy coming in the team and just immediately bossing guys around and kind of like, trying to pretend it's his team automatically. And I think he did it the right way. He came in, he was quiet, he worked hard, he showed everyone that, what he was about, and that he's a good player, he's reliable, he's consistent. And, we had quite a long preseason, and he wasn't named captain until the end of the preseason. So he earned it over the course of that 7-8 weeks or whatever time frame it was. I think he did it the right way, and I think he earned it. And I think everyone respects him and respects his opinion. And everyone's happy for him that he got it.
We need to get out of here so the Red Baron here can get some sleep.
I'm getting cold sweats looking at this JMO.
Oh yeah, it's almost every show this comes out.
All right,
I want to have it on record.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do a Big Ugly?
No.
Is it gonna happen?
We're going.
If we can get a
turkey,
little backstory though.
Chicken or turkey? Yeah.
Little backstory to this. Brad did the Twitter takeover during Social Media Week, and I asked him a question if he would ever
nailed it.
Yeah, did a great job. And it probably was just Colluder acting like that ring and just tweeting everything out.
I was ghost tweeting the entire time.
He is not that clever.
I did ask because one of the first time I saw Brad out and about was at Bub's, and I was wondering, hey, have you done a Big Ugly yet? And he's like, no. Chris and I have. It's one of the worst experiences of our lives, but we'll probably do it again if you want to do it too.
I've heard that it just sucks.
It's awful.
Oh, it's a lot of food.
I was eating it. She was across from me, and she was just going, "Hey, are you okay? Is everything good?" I'm like, "Don't even talk to me
My
right
daughters
now."
are talking to me. I said, "You
that
shut
bad?
your mouth."
I was like, "You
Shut
can't
your
shut your
mouth."
mouth. Talking to me.
Yeah.
You guys are really not talking me into this thing right now.
No, it's got to happen. We got to do it.
I mean, what
I was
could go
pretty
wrong?
confident before you started talking about
Your
talking
metabolism
about that.
though is way higher.
I'm
than
not
ours.
worried about burning it off. I'm not worried about that.
I'm
at
just
all.
saying the eat
During eating it, you probably are going to burn half the burger off anyways. He's going to be like, I could do like 2 or 3 of these.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it coming.
Yeah, he's gonna get the full
He wants
size
the
Brad
full
ring.
size. It's the
No,
full-
listen, the guy on the team that could do it would be Corey, big bald assassin.
Who was on the last time we were
This
here?
guy could
Wait,
do
Chuck
2.
Lofton?
He could do
Yeah.
2
I'm
of them.
so jealous.
Yeah, great guy. You know what? Great guy.
Wait,
Great guy.
You should take this as like a weird slap. Like he's on here with Chuck
Lofton
Lofton.
is like the
No,
weatherman.
I'm not offended
You'd
at
be
all.
like, hi, man, you check the weather today? Yeah, I'm Chuck
First off,
Lofton.
Chuck Lofton.
I just want to get back to
Wait,
Corey
wait,
Miller's appetite
wait,
because this guy
Chuck
could
Lofton?
This dude can eat the whole thing.
Yeah, Chuck Lofton. I thought Chuck Lofton nailed the forecast Saturday because it had stopped right about 4, and he said that. And Sean Hayes was like, "No, it's going to continue on." And originally Chuck was whatever. And we even said it. We're like, "Well, Chuck says it's going to be done by then."
You gotta
And Sean's
listen to
like,
Chuck.
I don't know. We got to listen to Chuck. Oh, and I feel bad because they kept waiting.
Bruce Cobb as well, big soccer guy.
Bruce
Good.
Cobb. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
get
also
him.
heard Tony Katz was a pretty big guy as well, hanging out with Peter Wilt and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tony Katz. Yeah.
Okay.
You do we follow him on Twitter?
I'm like, all right.
What?
I listened to Tony Katz in the morning
Yeah.
at practice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we get you, Corey,
If Corey's in, I'm in.
us two.
But he will embarrass me. But
Corey-
I'm still in.
Two.
Corey
We're
will
two.
eat too.
No, that Dak
think so?
can eat.
I don't think so. I know so.
Listen, I'm telling you, he
No,
could,
no, no.
Don't
You don't
question
get
me.
it.
It's
he
only
could
eat
eat
a
2.
child.
He could eat 2,
Uh-huh.
finish.
Yeah.
An hour later, for sure, eat another one.
You know, you don't have a time limit. He could just sit there all day and just eat them.
Then he could take down 7.
And that's what he would do.
I'm not joking.
It's-
If he showed up at 10
bananas.
a.m. and left at 10 p.m., I guarantee he could eat 6 or 7.
I would say
that bad?
5. I would say 5,
He's
but
a
it's
beast.
it's frightening
Like, how do you find this out? He's
how much Corey eats. Big uglies.
Hey, do you know what Big Uglies are? Okay, first off, Big Uglies are a pound burgers after
No.
they're cooked.
He could do it.
Yeah, the Bloomington location, right, is a photo of a guy who ate 4. Right, the 4.
Those
Adam
guys are
Richmond.
usually really skinny
Adam
too.
Richmond, who did Man versus Food and did all those food challenges, made it through like 1
2.5. He did 2.5.
Did he do 2.5?
2.5.
No, it wasn't 2.
He was in the second, on the third.
No, he was 1.5. He only made it through 1.5, dude. It's that much. So, anyways, we got this. All right, we're gonna do it.
Corey could easily take down 1.
Jesus Christ. Okay, let's get this out of
in
here.
30 minutes.
Dawson's trying to deep throat this. Let's
He's trying to bite on it.
Stop, Shark. Look, Shark. All right, let's take these. Let's go.
Oh my
Do we
god.
got anything else we need to talk about? We're not
No,
giving
just-
scarves away because
Yeah, because
Dawson
we've already
stole
cleaned
it.
them all out.
Clutter, it's just what you need to take. It's your chill medicine. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Guys, thanks
We
for coming,
appreciate
guys.
you. Hey, this is to you, buddy.
Hey, this is
I'll see you guys Saturday. Here's to Christian.
Saturday.
Pacquiao fight, baby.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Over at Chris's house, Pacquiao fight.
Everybody's gonna be like,
He's got a
find out what
mansion.
Chris's house. Apparently.
He's got
A Mick
what is
Mansion.
it, 70-inch TV that's up there?
No,
No
it's way
way.
bigger than that.
sorry, 74-inch TV.
Bigger than that.
It's
78-inch
74-inch TVs.
Yes. Together. Together.
It is a 70+ inch TV.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's stop talking about that. Let's go.
All right. Anyway,
Love you.
you guys follow at John Dawson _35.
Yeah, I almost changed my number this year, but then I realized I couldn't change my Twitter password, so I couldn't change my number.
At Brad Ring 87.
Get at me.
Yes.
Get at me.
It wasn't the shot. It was the get at me. Can that just be your Twitter bio too? Not even anything about soccer, just Brad Ring, get at me.
You have to end hashtag get at me at every tweet now. Every single tweet.
To make John pause and freak out a little bit, that's a good thing.
That was funny, man.
I got one every once in a while.
Tweeting at John Cluter is just at Indy11. At India. Yeah, pretty much.
At
Because he never answers his personal Twitter at K-Sphere.
Does
and
he
of
even
course,
really have one?
No one follows
yeah.
it.
PermanentRelegation.com is revamped. Looks awesome.
Mom.
Oh, and thanks to everybody who's been watching the videos that we've been taking, the GoPro videos of the chants and stuff like that.
Yep.
So really appreciate it, especially
You guys want to do one more trivia?
Yeah, we can do another pair of tickets to the Minnesota game. What do you got?
Why not?
What do you got?
All right, there you go. Another pair of tickets.
I got them burger in my pocket.
Oh, you got them in your pocket. They're right
They're
there.
on my person.
Okay. What's
Genuine tickets.
the question?
All right, stick with the CCL theme.
Yes.
And because I'm lazy and I didn't want to do all that much research, what? Well,
I'm just anticipating
what's he
the
doing
question.
over here? What's he doing? All right. So I'm lazy and didn't have to do much research for this. The last time an MLS team was in the CCL final was Real Salt Lake in 2011. Went down to Monterey, tied the first leg 2-2, came back to Rio Tinto Stadium. Which Monterey player scored the championship-winning goal against Real Salt Lake in 2011 at Rio Tinto Stadium to win the second leg 1-0 and give Monterey their first Champions League title?
Hashtag BYBcast, 2 tickets to the Minnesota game. Go ahead and redo it again.
Drunk.
Do it again.
I couldn't think
Which
of
guy haunts my dreams every single night?
Who is John Cluter's mortal enemy until the day he dies?
Hashtag BYBcast.
Yes.
John Gruden.
That's what you're supposed to use to tweet in questions. I
Yes.
tried to put it on Twitter. I couldn't remember what it was.
It's okay.
It's okay.
People
I'm glad
still- people
I'm
still
glad
tweet
you
it.
got it now.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got it now. That's all.
I asked
You're
my
working on
friends
it.
to ask questions, and no one asked questions.
Oh, and congratulations on being on Soccer Saturday. It took you 2 years to get to it,
yeah.
but it's
that was a good one. I thought
yeah.
that was a good one.
it was a good one.
I really wanted a scarf.
Well, Brandon, you should have shown up to Chatham Tap and Fishers, and we got to give you a scarf.
Hey, wait a minute. That picture looks very familiar as your Twitter handle. Huh.
Better have a credit on your Twitter.
I sure hope there's a credit on there. That's okay. I've been looking up watermarking all of our stuff.
You want to go ahead and read the question again?
Yes,
Restate
which
it.
Monterey player scored the championship clinching goal in their second leg final against Real Salt Lake in 2011?
You know what's funny is I was having this conversation with Jacob last night. Go ahead.
Somebody answered. The answer is Brad Ring 87. Hashtag get at me.
I just want to give it to him anyway.
That's true.
Give him the tickets. Wait, the answer was who?
Brad Ring.
Brad Ring
87.
87.
That is correct.
Hashtag get at me.
We will allow that.
That person wins.
Actually.
That person wins.
That's Derek from the BYB. He can get in anyway.
Derek, you win, man. Sell these on eBay.
Yeah, all right.
Oh my God. So
We're gonna go off the air, but we'll tweet the question and get people. Get people out there. I mean, we can keep going if you got more stuff to talk about. What's your handicap?
Shitty. It's like 18 to 20. I don't want to talk
You know
about
what's the best part? Here's the best part of the Jameson shot. Once John Dawson takes Jameson shot, he's like, "What? We done already? What the hell's going on?"
it. Matt Hembrock's coming out. I told you this.
I would like to
One
talk to Matt
shot?
Hambrock.
Yeah,
So-
I don't want to. It gets too. Every
Listen.
time I get grouped on.
Yeah.
Let's talk to about Brad.
But Brad lives a
Brad,
simple life. He
do you
lives
have-
on a
I
ranch.
feed off him.
Do you have a alter ego, a drinking alter ego as well?
Cluter says just shut
No,
it down.
no.
He
No.
says shut it down.
All right,
I don't
I'll
listen to
answer
pro-
2 questions. I'll answer 2 questions.
Yes.
Any question.
Okay.
Whatever you got to ask. I'll
Matt
answer.
Hambrock, that his name?
Matt Hambrock was.
What does he do for a living? What's his job?
I don't know. As a friend of a friend, and he looked similar to me, and so I used him as a fake ID. I got it taken at Brothers in Broadapple.
Okay.
And then I had to run. So I was blacklisted from Brothers for about 2 years.
What's your 40 time?
Quick? Ask Brad. It's quick.
Is it faster than
It's
Brad's?
much quicker this year than last year.
Is it faster than Brad's?
That's very true. That's
Again, aerodynamic. It's aerodynamic.
no, Brad is very quick. Not fast, quick.
Oh, uh-oh.
So that means short bursts.
Yes.
It means your short bursts.
I don't have a large stride, so yeah, short bursts is where I'm at.
So between you and Kyle Highland, who can run the 40 faster?
Me.
Anybody but Kyle runs it faster.
Oh.
Between Kyle Highland and Dragon, who is the
Dragon.
Yeah,
I don't even know what you're gonna ask. It's Dragon though. Not
always
Kyle.
Dragon.
Not Kyle.
Do you wish that your name was Dragon?
So bad.
I know, right? When I saw him on the roster, I was like, why can't that be my name?
I wish my real name was Shark. Just, hey, Shark.
Shark, you can change it.
Shark and Dragon and Woj. I'm like, oh my God.
I invited
existing?
Woj to come out with my friends, to play basketball with us one night, and I was like, hey, I'm bringing a friend. I'd sent him a video of Cleberson dribbling,
Yeah.
and they were like, is it this guy? And I was like, no, it's not this guy. It's Woj. And they were like, what? I was like, yeah, I don't know how to say his real names, so I just call him Woj. That's all it is. Just 3 letters.
You know we have a nickname for him on the show, right?
And that got taken
Yeah.
too.
The striker's so nice that we named him twice.
That's a good one.
That's solid. That's solid.
That's very
I
nice.
think it's something that now is it against NASL policy to have Shark on the back of your jersey?
Probably. I don't know. Pedro got his name on
I
there.
think I could petition.
Can you get
I don't,
Shark?
I don't think
man.
there's many rules in the NASL.
Would you rather have Dawson on the back of your jersey or Shark?
Dawson.
Really? You're like
Maybe both.
Aaron Bearded, you were correct.
Aaron Bearden. Email
Tough.
what? Media@indy11.com for the tickets.
Yes, media@indy11.com. It's media@indy11.com.
In case you don't know how to spell me,
Let your phone do it
Hey,
for you.
safety first. Nothing against you, Aaron, personally, but just saying.
Wait, it's media@indy11.com/closet.
Another question too. With all the new people on,
For a cave.
is Don
but,
Smart still the best cook on the team?
As far as I know.
as far as
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've heard Jaime's cooking now. No, that scared me.
No mommy sweat.
That's scary.
I've heard Jaime is like Chef Boyardee.
Literally, Chef Boyardee.
I mean,
He warms up cans.
Listen.
Takes a can out in a saucepan.
I mean, his
No.
cooking has to be better than his pickup lines, so it's cool. I mean, because his pickup lines were like literally the worst I've ever
I
dealt
don't
with.
think I know this.
I don't know.
Okay,
This.
so last year when we
No
did
shock though.
last year we did our at the Indy 11 Gala, right? Last year at the Delara factory. We
Yeah.
were out there, and
Was I
we
there?
did it.
In the beginning of the year.
Yeah, the beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year. Oh, I was
yeah,
there.
beginning of the year. Yeah. So
Esther's,
we go out and we grabbed a bunch of players and we did a bunch.
Esther's got too drunk.
Uh-oh. I think a lot of people got too drunk.
Esther's was. They made him stay in a hotel. Wooder's not going to
And a few
acknowledge
other
that.
guys.
So we asked players
Sorry, Chris.
weird questions like, if you had to dispose of a dead body, what would you do? And these guys like Chris Way that were instant. Remember, teacher, he goes, pig farm. Like, didn't even hesitate. I
chop them up and feed the pigs.
chop on feeding the pigs, and I went, okay.
All right,
And
that's
we,
just,
we asked
that's just-
Ursul, we're like, Ursul, if you were if you were in a witness protection program, what would be your name? And Ursul's like, Salvatore. I was like, okay. So we go through and we ask Jaime, we're like, what's your best pickup line? Okay, this is after Molly Kruger. I'm gonna bust her out. Molly Kruger, like, what's your best hangover cure? She goes, a rock star. A rock star. Well, in a good run, but definitely a rock star. We're like, are you promoting rock star? And she goes, no, I just think it's really good to do. And then you run, and it gives you the B vitamins. And we're like, okay. So we ask anyways. We get to Jaime and we go, what's your best pickup line? And he goes, so I look at the girl and I would say, have you ever seen the fireworks? And I'm like, no. And he goes, they go, oh. And he puts his arm around me. Dude, the video's on our website. And I went, oh my God, dude. I just walked away.
Christian and him almost got into a fight too. Because he had his hair, like when his hair was like
My hair was
slicked
on
over,
point, dog. My hair
kind
was
of
on
shaved on the
point.
side, and then Christian had that same hairdo.
He
And
tried
so
to.
I made a mention of like, hey, you got like the second best hairdo in here.
And he goes,
Christian
yeah.
comes up and goes, boom, and just messes it all up.
My fucking face, you can see in the video. I go,
Did you never mess with somebody's hair?
Dude,
And then
was
especially this
then
day
I was
and
like,
age?
I'm like, dude, he's like 6'5". Like, what am I gonna do?
Chris never met him before, and he's like looking up at him.
I was like,
He says Chris is 4'11".
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm like 4'5" is what he said. So, anyways, all right,
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
we're done here. That's it.
All right, hey,
I'm done.
FPR Podcast Show, permanentrelegation.com. Thanks, everybody. Fishers,
Guys,
Chatham
was this
Tap.
okay? Was
Yeah,
this
it was
okay?
great.
You
It's
feel?
great. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having me.
yeah, get out of here. And catch us at Bubs with Corey Miller and
I'll come eat some ice cream.
yeah. Oh, they got good beer there. They got good fries.
This son of a bitch over here.
We gotta get that date at the correct time, like a day off the following day.
Stop eating the
Preferably.
mic.
Brad's got a
Shark.
Brad's got to like get his
You know what
babysitter
we
lined
can
up.
do? We can do it.
Can't teach these guys anything, man.
Listen, we can do it the break between spring and fall season.
That would be ideal.
What you just
Okay.
go for?
Right.
Full 90.
Thank
Because
God.
guess what?
It's like not another shot.
Dude, I'm not
please.
getting you anything because all you'll do is bitch about it for
All right,
like 5
guys.
minutes.
See you later.
Oh, really?
Just
He was the
kidding.
first one to finish.
Glory, glory, Man United.
Oh, don't. Hi.
Holla Madrid.
Thank you. Bye. Hi, Mom.
Bye-bye.